Greetings, my friends. The peace be upon you. Are you ready for some relief, some real relief during this pandemic? Something that goes beyond just stimulus checks, but something that will touch you deep in your soul, in your heart, in your mind, and change your life forever? Well, thank you. If you're ready for that, then you're in the right place. I am Dr. Z, greeting you in light, love, peace, and harmony. I'm the author of this book, 25 Days to Living Your Happiness. And I've taught happiness and leadership 15 years and coached people basically to help everybody that wants to have a better life reach more of their potential as a human being and that power that God has given you. And so today I want to share with you this resilience course. I have done a series of 3 free trainings. They're out on YouTube. You can find them. Resilience, Return to Happiness and Uncertainty. Also did a bonus, some strategies on overcoming depression. And now I want to share with you this course because I was in some dark days in the pandemic. Most of us have had some. Yes? Thank you. And I was led to this formula for resilience. It's a universal formula, moving from loss and fear to faith, and then adding to faithfulness, productivity, plus mutual cooperation. And this formula I've used has made me much more productive. I've even begun to earn tens of thousands of dollars. I've created some new products. I've taken on some new clients. I've met some new people, new relationships that are productive and powerful. And it's helped those who I've been able to share with so far. So let me just show you what we have here and what this can do for you. Now, once you get into the course, you got to sign up to get into the software platform. But when you open up the course, you'll see, you'll see right off the bat, we have a welcome announcement for you. You also have a brief piece here on how to use the course, how to use this software to get through the course. And then again, ask you a couple questions because I really want to know what's the best way to help you to understand and your goals and to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Then we get into the first module, which is identifying your life priorities. So there's a video, right, where we go over, again, helping you see what your priorities are. And the videos is cut into a part 1 and a part 2. Because what happens is this particular software won't allow me to have a video more than 9 or 10 minutes at a time. So I had to chop it up into 2 parts. You see part 1 here and part 2 here. And we have the same information in an audio file. And then we have this tool, which is the life wheels. And you really, you got to look at your life on the personal side as well as your business side and really get a sense of where your priorities are and where your pain might be. And so I'm going to walk you through this. And there is an exercise. There's the video, there's the exercise. There's a worksheet for you to use with this video. And yeah, why is this important? This is going to help you get clarity. See, sometimes we're operating our vehicle of life, if you will, and our windshield is foggy. We don't have clear direction about where we want to go and what we want to accomplish. And so obviously you're not going to get there. Sometimes if your windshield's too foggy, you could roll off the road into a ditch. Metaphor. But what we want to do is get clarity, help you get clarity on where you are and where you want to be. So this particular exercise is really very important. It's going to show you something very, very, very important as a start. And then from there, we're going to move into the second part here, second step, which is shifting your energy. See, first we got to figure out where you are. You know, we have to assess where we are in order to determine where it is that we want to go. So this second module will help you do that. Again, we've got the video. It's loading. And so we're going to go over this part one here. And then the video, part two, another 8 minutes. And we're going to help you figure out kind of, again, where your energy is. There's the audio part here. But then here's the worksheet. We're going to help you to figure out where you might be stuck. Because we all are, it's kind of like we operate unconsciously sometimes. We get into routines and habits of thought and habits of feelings. And then that affects our body, our vibration, and then that affects our actions and that affects our results. But 90% of the people are looking at the results from yesterday. And they look at those past results and then they put that back into their thoughts and feelings and vibration and actions. And it begins to be this loop that most often we're not even conscious that we're in this loop that's not getting us what we want. So this exercise is going to help you first identify where you might be stuck in terms of your vibrations, your energy, your feelings, your thoughts, and then help you to move beyond that. And we've also included in here a copy, an email copy, ebook copy, of this book, 25 Days to Living Your Happiness. Is going to help you do some daily affirmations, daily exercise, daily behaviors that's going to actually help you shift. And the thing that's interesting about this particular part of the course is that as you begin to practice this every day and you send out that positive energy, the law says that you attract what you are. Like attracts like. You're going to attract back to you those similar kind of vibrations of positivity. And the more you do it, the more it shows up and you make that shift from an inward place. See, a lot of us think that our answers are outside. No, it's not outside. The answers are inside. And when we reframe and recalibrate what's inside and send that out, then we find that our external world and environment will begin to change because our bodies are vibrating differently. Our actions are different. Does this make sense? Thank you. Now, there's a worksheet then that goes along with this. Again, just a few questions here. You've gone through to identify where you are. And then again, a quick survey just to kind of keep you engaged with me. The next module, or step 3, is the resilience formula. So we shared it in the 3 videos, but we're going to go deeper into the resilience formula here. Again, there's the video, part 1. There's the video, part 2. There's the exercises. Again, you have this also in audio. And part 1, part 2. And then there's the resilience formula worksheet, where I'm going to take you through some questions, take you through a process of really getting more clarity about how you can use this formula in order to really reinvent, recreate your life, even in the darkness of the pandemic. As I said, it's worked for me, it's worked for others. I've got students, if you saw some of the other testimonials of students who started businesses, of students who've earned, tens of thousands of dollars after taking this course, from those who've just moved themselves out of, dark feelings into a more light of joy. I mean, are you interested in any of these types of results? Thank you. So there's the worksheet. And then we move to the fourth module, which is the goal achievement system. And you know, uh, this particular module is my favorite because it teaches you a system where you're not just setting your goals, but you're actually going to achieve them. If you recall back to the testimonial by Carol, and she talked about how powerful this process was for the manifestation of the goal that she had, a certain amount of money she wanted to have to begin renovations, certain amount of clients, and she actually manifested using this goal achievement system. And I talked to her more recently, and she says she's negotiating a bigger contract right now. Again, as a result of just getting involved in this and continuing to do it. And I know this will work for you too. Then there's the worksheet where we go through the process of actually helping you define. And it's more than just a SMARTY goal because we've got some additional things in here. You got to get your heart involved. This is not just a head thing. We got to get our heart, our emotions involved in what we want to achieve because it's the emotions that's going to drive our behaviors to get the results we want. See, it's more than just say, I have a thought, I want to make more money. But if your emotion is saying, I can't do what's required, well, then there's incongruency between the thinking and the heart. And there's no way that your behaviors are going to get you where you want to get because your heart and your mind is not in sync. So this is going to help you to do that in this particular system. Can you see it? How important that is? Because when we get congruent in our mind, our thinking, and in our hearts and in our bodies, we get on that frequency for what we really want, and you see things begin to show up to support you. I've learned you don't have to work as hard as you think you have to work. You just have to work in a certain way. And so this process, this system is going to help you show how to actually do that. Yes. But that's not all that we have, because all of us have had some type of adversity in our life where we've had to come back. And so you as an individual have a particular process for resilience that you've been using. I want to help you uncover that. Why? So that you can continue to use it and add things from this course to support and augment the process that you've already been using. Yes. And again, there's a video, there's the audio. You know, audio is good because you can listen to this. You know, spaced repetition is the key for learning. We've got to go over content over and over and over again. Don't think just because you review it one time that you got it. No, you may have to review it one time every day for 30 days or 60 days to really digest it and put it. You got to overlay the kind of thoughts and feelings that you already have that's based on the past. We got to overlay that with the new, right? The new patterns. And then we can discover our fullness. And so this is, again, help you identify what your resilience formula is. Worksheet, go through it. We got questions. It's exercises for you. And if you do it, you're going to change your thinking and your feeling and your behaviors. The second bonus is breathing exercises, because too often we breathe too shallow. Maybe, you know, we haven't really figured out and learned the power of deep breathing and the power of that for your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. And so we go over that. We've got 2 different videos on it because they actually demonstrate it and engage you in the exercise of practicing a particular breathing technique. It's going to slow you down and it's going to help you, again, begin to get some of these benefits. There's the audio, part 1, part 2 here. And there's the worksheet, okay, that has other sources of breathing techniques and benefits of this for you to learn more about it. You know, we got to get knowledge, but we don't stop in knowledge. We got to think about the knowledge that we get, and then we got to do something with it in order to get the full benefit. So we're just trying to make it easier for you through, again, proven process. I use this formula. It, in fact, impacted me so much. I said, Zaid, you got to develop a course for people. Because, if you're in that state and you wanted some relief, then is it possible that other people want the same? Of course it is. And it's everywhere. I mean, is it possible that you want relief? That's why you're watching this. It's no coincidence that you're here. It's something that you've been asking for. That is it possible that you get some answers by allowing yourself to engage in this course. It's self-paced, it's 24/7, you go at your own pace. It's like medicine. It's like a prescription for what ails you, emotionally, mentally, which then transferred into physically. So yeah, take the medicine, take the prescription. Here's the third bonus. It is 5 steps to letting go of your unproductive thoughts. And again, it starts with a video, right? And the audio and it. So you complete this, you go through this. Oh, this is another workbook. Yeah, we got to keep God in our work. I want God in our work. So yeah, this is something we developed during the time of special days of our month of fasting. So we're offering this as another bonus to you. It's a workbook that deals with different thoughts and different energies. You'll find it to be a very powerful tool for you. So with that, this is the course. 4 modules, 4 bonuses. What can I say? I just want to kind of end this, let you know, my intention here is a servant. I see myself as a servant of the Creator. I've been inspired to offer you those 3 free training videos that if you just use that information alone, that's going to benefit you. But also moved me so much, I've been inspired to create this course for you and those of you who are looking, really wanting some relief. What is the value of being able to feel better and achieve more of your meaningful goals? Get your priorities straight. Get the fogginess removed so that, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. And then having some proven tools that's going to help you shift your energy, shift your thoughts, shift your feelings, your behaviors, and then invite more people and more happenings to come to you to help you get more of what it is that you really want out of your life, even during this pandemic. How much is that worth to you? I think it's pretty valuable. And what I invite you to do now is to go to the site here and enroll in the course. It's not going to be offered forever. Probably take it down in a couple of days. So the time is now. drzhappiness.com/programs. $497 is not a lot to ask for the results that we talked about to transform your life. In fact, I had one of my students, Tariq, he said it's at least 10 times over what's being asked to invest. It's worth way more than this. And so you can pay with PayPal. Would you invest? Would you give me $497 so that you can absolutely begin to transform your life, to feel happier, to feel more fulfillment, to be more productive, happier relationships even in your family? Because as you get yourself back in balance, you're able to help the people around you, your children, your loved ones. You willing to give me $497 those types of results. Yes, thank you. I hope you are. And if you don't want to pay with PayPal, you can call me at this number for Cash App, credit card. You can even have a 2-payment system. And on top of all of that, I'm going to throw in a guarantee. You take the course, you use the course, you do these things, 60 days, if you're not satisfied that you've begun to make some progress, some real progress in your life, then just send me an email. I'll refund your money. I'm not going to ask you any questions, right? It's an honor system. I trust that you'll do this for yourself. And I know if you do it, and when you do it, it's going to get you results that you'll be happy and satisfied with and with yourself. So I thank you for paying attention. I thank you for whatever your next move is. I'm grateful to be able to serve you. And as I like to end, thank you. I love you. And God continue to bless you. Amen. Peace. Peace and love unconditionally.